six-man tag team action as we return right here on TBS. The Saturday before Clash of the Champions. And these three men, Roy Zbyszko, Davey Boy Smith, Sting, and Dustin Rhodes, have quite a task ahead of them. Yes, they'll be going up against the masters of the powerbomb, as we saw the two men earlier on come together as one. Vicious and Big Van Vader. They'll be going up at the Clash of the Champions against the masters of the powerbomb and their partner Round Machine Rick Rude. But this week, look at the three men they've got to go against here on TBS.
Right there, they got the Wrecking Crew along with the ring general in there, Dirty Dick Slater. They're going to have to get through these three guys first.
There you see Rage and Fury, the Wrecking Crew, and Dirty Dick Slater in a big six-man. What about that fight we just saw in the dressing room area with the Blondes and Flair and Arn? It is really going to be explosive this Thursday.
Well, you know, it's built up, and the Blondes have been shooting their mouths off. They asked for it. You know, they're enraged that the match didn't work out the way they wanted. It's 2 out of 3 falls, and that puts the match in the favor of Arn Anderson and Flair. They got to be irate. I can't wait.
It is going to be tremendous. 2 out of 3 for the World Tag Title. Ric Flair's first return to the ring, and you'll see it live this Thursday on TBS. Right now, the British Bulldog going up against Rage of the Wrecking Crew, and the Bulldog, certainly he proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that he is one of the most powerful in World Championship Wrestling.
Yeah, he was extremely impressive. Very strong man, and Smith knows how to use that center of gravity he's got. And boy, he can get underneath you, and he proved that he can dump anybody.
Head of steam now. Look at that agility as well. Picks him up with a press slam. Double whips right here.
Now that's power.
In comes Fury, and Dirty Dick Slater thinks better of it. He steps on the outside.
Dirty Dick knows when to step on that brake pedal.
Hey, fans, have you ever wondered what it would be like to climb in the ring with one of the WCW athletes? Well, coming in July, here on Saturday night, we are possibly going to give you your chance with the Amateur Challenge. You could get a chance to get in the ring with one of our WCW superstars and could possibly get a contract to wrestle in World Championship Wrestling. The Amateur Challenge, more details coming up next week.
Back into the ropes. Slater elevated nicely by Dustin. Arm drag takeover. Goes right to the arm. Well, our fans down in Biloxi, Mississippi, awaiting Beach Blast and the arrival there on Sunday, the 18th of July. The event will be on pay-per-view. We do understand tickets for that event will go on sale this Monday for the event at the Mississippi Coast Coliseum. Slam down, and Sting in against Dirty Dick Slater. And as it was announced earlier on when we saw the Masters of the Powerbomb and their unification, that Sting and Davey Boy Smith have agreed to go up against Vader and Vicious as part of Beach Blast. But this big six-man we have coming up on Thursday could put an end to that before it starts.
Well, I was going to say, let's not put the cart before the horse. These guys may not make it to Beach Blast. I'll tell you, it's a good opportunity here for Sting, Davey Boy, and Dustin to get the feel for a six-man. Right here, they got good positioning. Right in the corner they want to be, right there with the tag.
Tag and Dustin will come back in. We'll see what kind of team they are and how they function as a three-man unit here.
Well, they got the right idea. They got the right idea with the ring positioning. Look where Dustin Rhodes has the Wrecking Crew right there by his corner, clamping on that arm bar. And he can easily reach out and tag in the fresh man. And this is what they're going to have to do. Ring management. Good term there.
It is. It's a different one, I can tell you that. Ring management. Dustin, a little bit too close to Rage that time. Got a knee right in the small of the back. And Slater
Slater comes in. Swinging neck breaker on Dustin Rhodes. The referee trying to hold Sting and the British Bulldog back. Meanwhile, the triple team applied, so to speak here.
Hard for one referee to keep an eyeball on all these bodies.
A cover.
Hey, a Wrecking Crew also doing the same strategy. Quick tags. Always get that fresh man in. Good move.
1, 2. Almost got him. Did Dustin Rhodes with a sunset flip. But down goes Dustin. A 2 count. Here's a tag and Dick Slater back in. And Dustin Rhodes now the brunt of some punishment here from the Wrecking Crew and Dirty Slater, but he rolls him up. He got a 2. Dustin back to the attack again. Boy, Dustin, what tremendous resiliency. Belly to back suplex. Whoa. Nicely applied by Dirty Dick Slater. Kicked away.
Close, no cigar here. Again, look at the positioning of Slater right there in his own corner.
Double team here now. Rhodes into the corner, goes down hard. Stomps him on the back, and a double axe handle blow by Fury of the Wrecking Crew. Had a chance to ask Dustin if he's made note of the comment by the assassin towards his father. And as you see a backslide apply, 1, 2, got out of it. Dustin told me, he said, my daddy's always been able to fight his own fights. I'm going to stay out of that one.
His daddy?
His daddy. You call your father your daddy anytime? Power slam. 1, 2. A 2 count. And right now, the Wrecking Crew and Slater dominating this match here.
Yeah, Dustin Rhodes has his own problems going on right now. Wrecking Crew all over him, but they've been doing the right thing. Tagging in and out, getting that fresh man in. Of course, Dustin Rhodes is in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Once again, Slater and the Wrecking Crew get Dustin Rhodes in no man's land, so to speak. And Dustin in trouble here.
Yeah, as long as Dick Slater's in there, you can bet that he's going to be the guiding light here for the Wrecking Crew. He's got experience, tons of experience. Very well-seasoned ring veteran in there.
We have to take a break. The tape machines are rolling. Back with more coming up on TBS after this. We are back on TBS.
I tell you, with Dustin Rhodes hiding his arms, he can wrap that sleeper on. He can hook you good. But Slater, the ring general, saved the day.
Again, Dick Slater. Good point, Larry.
You've got to know your ring positioning. Dustin had his back turned. Slater took advantage of it. He's got to make a tag.
Slater has been the real catalyst in this match. He has made things happen for his team. And once again, cut off is Dustin Rhodes by Fury of the Wrecking Crew. And you have to wonder, and we've wondered it so many times, but especially in this match, how much more can Dustin take? He has taken a lot of punishment from 3 tough individuals.
You know, we've seen him take a lot of punishment in the past. He's a tough guy. But how much punishment can he take now when the Clash is 5 days away? That's the point here. You can see the concern on the face of Sting.
And Dustin prone on the mat. Clothesline. Oh! Oh! Dustin hit hard. On the outside is Slater with a headbutt and now double team.
Well, they're all over.
Sting over to help out Dustin. I'm not so sure if Dustin can get up or not.
Dustin Rhodes looked hurt real bad. You know, that's a sound strategy. You get one man hurt, stay on him. I can just hear Dick Slater telling these guys, whoever we get hurt, stay on him.
He rolls him up! He almost got him. And now he needs to make a tag.
He's got a tag.
comes in.
Well, Smith can't take it anymore.
The British Bulldog.
I tell you, they got emotions running high here, and they're going to have to control themselves at the Clash, that's for sure.
Slater. The man in now. Heavy blows on Dustin Rhodes.
Oh.
And again, back and forth. There you go. Dustin Rhodes. A resurgence here. No, sir. A headbutt. Put him down again.
Oh, Slater's down. Rhodes nailed him a couple times. He got it.
Finally, a tag is made to the British Bulldog.
Oh.
And they're going in and out. Davey Boy Smith taking on everybody. Dustin Rhodes down on the apron. He wants Slater personally.
Oh, man.
Double drop kick. There's fights going on everywhere. Look, elevating Sting.
Oh.
He's got them both. And they've kicked out.
Well, Smith is the legal man in here.
Yep.
Oh.
There he is, the British Bulldog. Let's him. Oh,
He got him.
Incredible. What determination. Guts. And they are ready for Thursday night in the six-man battle of their life live here on TBS.
I tell you, Dustin Rhodes took a licking, but he kept on ticking, Tony. He made the tag to Davey Boy Smith. And look at the teamwork here on the part of Sting and Davey Boy. Just catapulted like a human battering ram. And Sting wiped out the whole wrecking crew with one shot. Beautiful power slam by Davey Boy. And the match here is over. What a match it was. Let's go down to ringside now to Tony Schiavone.
Okay, Larry Zbyszko, and I want to tell you, gentlemen, it was a fight and a well-deserved win for the British Bulldog Sting and, of course, the natural Dustin Rhodes. Early in the program, Big Van Vader and Sid Vicious asked you guys to retire. Certainly you have an answer to that, but this Thursday, that big six-man Clash of the Champions.
The Clash of the Champions! Ravishing Rick Rude, Big Van Vader, and Sid Vicious. You think we're gonna quit? You think the British Bulldog Sting, Dustin Rhodes gonna quit? We're too good to quit, Rude. Vicious Vader, we'll see you at the Clash.
Retirement, I don't even like the way that sounds. Sid Vicious, Van Vader, and Rick Rude, you all have a problem. You all have something in common. You all let your big mouths override your butts. Rick Rude, you can only hide behind Big Van Vader and Sid Vicious so long. Sooner or later, the waters are going to part. And you and me, my man, face to face, are going to collide at the Clash of Champions. What a six-man it'll be live this Thursday. We'll see you there.